Hi everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Fortresscraft Evolved with myself, HMK. And today we are going to show you how to kill these, because we're going to set up our lithium line. Now, the first thing that you're going to be requiring to do, is you're going to be required to decide where your product is. Okay, now this is going to be 25 kilometer ranges. Okay, so what we have to look first of all is K, and is find out where our line is, which is here. Okay, and that is the most important thing. But first of all, we are going to show you what you need. Now this is a basic thing. Okay, so he's going to sit there and he's going to shoot and he's going to take up that power. Okay, alright. And he's going to do 25 hit points. But you see, he runs out of power quite quickly. Okay. And when he gets power, he does that. He goes into snooze mode. But range is 16 kilometers. Okay, 16 blocks. Okay, so if we press E, this will show us the range. Okay, so the range that we need to cover is here. Okay, so we're going to F1 and we're going to put a block here. Alright, and the reason we're going to put a block here is for the simple fact is we need to count 16 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, which should be here. Okay, so if we put a gun here, I'm just going to change it and put my guns here. Right. Okay, this will cover, if we press E, will cover that, okay, which is exactly where we want it, and it will cover up to that block. Okay, alright, so that is where we're going to have our first gun, and that means we're going to have another cube and another power transfer. Now I believe I do have those in inventory. No, I don't have a power cube. So we're going to keep our bits and pieces on there, but we are going to be looking at we can take that one off there. And we can put that one, which is a green one, onto there. Okay, so he's going to go up quite quickly. Alright, okay. So we're now going to take that gun off, okay, because we don't need him. Okay, it doesn't need to be going on there. Don't really want a gun on a drill head. So what we're going to do to make sure that we have this in the correct place, in the place that we want, and we want to cover this, okay, just in case we go further over. So we're going to count only 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's where our first gun's going to be. Okay. Now that's going to cover 16 blocks. So put your gun on it. Okay. And then press E, because it's faster than counting. We used to have to count it. Okay. And then that is a block there. Now the recommendation is you put that on there, press E. Okay, you can see it's going to go to this block, okay, which is a gun block. So that's okay, because we can put a gun on there. Right, but the problem being is you've got to put the gun on the side. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it's on the side or on the top or whatnot. Okay, but it covers, you can see, if you take that one off of there, that gun protects. Oh crap. Oh crap, I'm just so lucky that I just did not die there. Okay, so we've got to get back up. Okay, so we're up there, and then we can just go up over here. Okay, so that was me trying to explain the gun and not watching where I was going. Right, okay, so if you look at this one, it will show you that it goes to that block. Okay, we press E to make sure it stays up on there. So it's past that block. Okay. Now when you press this one, okay, it will be just on the opposite of that block. So they kind of like overlap. Yeah. And that is actually a bad thing because they're not overlapping. Alright. Let's get that out of the way. So you need to make sure that this gun here, right, is over by one more block. So you press E there and it's overlapping by a block. You press E here and now you can see that they overlap, because if you have them touching, this block here is where a Minoc can sit. Okay, they must overlap. Okay, you must have them overlap. So we now know that the guns are in the right place. Okay, so if you look over here, it means we can go up to, you would put up to there. Then you would need to think about putting another gun on. Okay, so we're now going to take all of these out. Okay, right, and you can see that we're losing power here. So we now need to not worry about lithium for the time being. So we're going to take off these guns here, these two guns here. Okay, and we're going to go back up. And we're going to go and make some better guns, because not better guns, better lasers, because when you put guns on you need the T1 lasers, not the basic lasers. Okay, so you're going to go to your lithium line, which is the last one that you made, so it's going to be this one here. Okay, so you're going to take that one off there. Okay, you're going to take that one off there. Hopefully you picked it up and it didn't go down there. Alright, so you're going to want at least, how many did we take off there? So we're going to go and take this up. Okay, we're going to go to our lasers. We've got basic lasers here, and we got 4 there, so we want 4 of these. First of all, we're going to press C. We're going to go to guns, laser, and you're going to go and craft. So you've got 2 there. Okay, and you're going to go here. 3, 4. I'm going to do 1 extra one. Okay, because of the connection, and again this is where you need to remember your connectors. Right, so we're going to go to our guns, our lasers. We're going to put that one there. We're going to put that one there, and we're going to send that one down. Whoops. Now this is where you need to be careful, because you're now going to go down to your connection. You know where your connection is, it doesn't really matter where. can't remember if I put a power cube here. Right, we did put a cube, so that's all well and good for us. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just step down so we can see. We're going to take that one off. We don't mind if it drops down. Okay, that's going to go there. And then we're going to go to F1 and we're going to put our blocks back. Okay. And I just normally leave that one there. Normally I put a piece of glass there. Okay. And block that one off. So you're coming out of here, out of the iron. Remember, we don't need the iron protected. So we know when we get to level 128, there's no monox. Okay. Now the reason we've come back up is because we are going to need some power cubes. Okay, so we're gonna need some of these. Okay, and you're gonna need, I know, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take 5. Okay, so that gives us 5. Now we're going to make sure that we've got lots of basics, so we're going to make at least 100 here. Okay, and then what we're going to be doing is going down to lithium. But first of all, we are going to be going to iron. Now you might think, well, why the hell are we going to iron? And iron is the connector. Okay, this is the connection block. Okay, and this is where the connection shaft is. Remember that we dug this one out, yeah? Okay, well, what we're going to be doing now is as we go down here, right, because we don't know how far, you can throw a glow stick down and it will fall down there. You can see. Alright, okay, we did dig down. So what you're going to do is you're going to fill your battery up. Okay. Right, and you're going to get your bits going down. And we're going to do that until we get down to 128. And don't forget, when you can't see, if you've got them, to put in some light so you can see what you're doing. Come on. You can always take it off, I suppose. Let's stick it on the wall there above you. Now this is going to be awkward because of the light. Okay. Right, so we should be okay for light down here. I know this is slow going, but it is the best way to do it. I mean, if you've got lots of stuff, then that's fine. And when you place a conveyor belt, as long as you place it in the right direction, it will actually follow the one above it. Okay? So we can still see. It's not causing us a problem not to see. which is quite good. So you can see that you've got a minoc up there, yeah? Okay. Okay, so this is like I said, the main line here. So wherever that one's going to be coming, and we are at level 128. What we now need to do is find out where we are, and I believe we are over there. This should be our monarch level, yes. Okay, so take that out. Now you can see that that is our power there. Now the problem that we're going to have here is a split, it's a power split. Okay, but that's a blue one. Okay, whoops. Now you're going to put that one there. That's going to add power to that one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is from here put that there, and then you can put a split there. Take that off, take that off, put your gun on. Okay, so it's going to chain link up. Okay, so it's going to chain link, and it's going to fill this one first, then it's going to fill this one. You can see that this one will fill up, okay, because you've only got one drill head. You don't really need any more than that. Okay, so we're going to wait for those to get killed. They actually do change colour. Okay, so you get all these nice little goodies as well. Now another way to do this, and this is where we probably will do it, okay, is you can, like I said, you need to kind of chain link it. Okay, so we know that one's coming out of there. So what we're going to be doing, because we wanted to make sure that we had a little bit of coverage, we're going to put out this. Okay, now this is where we're now going to take out that block, and that. Okay, we know it's here, and you've got to be very quick on this. Put your block down there. Okay, put your come on, my mouse on. Got net. Okay, and then put your F1, gun here. Okay, so that powers. So your power supply is always coming down around here. Okay, so you're never going to have it split. You do not want your power supply to be split. I know I've gone way over here on the time, but I'm not really fussed about that, to be honest. So we're going to put a light here. Okay, so you got that. That still protects all that cube. It's still in the same place. It's still going to overlap where we're going to want it. Okay, and these are now protected. So we'll see you in part 2, where we carry on putting more land down and more lights and everything like that, and we start making the next thing. Because like I said, see, it's all powered up, I'm just going to go straight up there. Have fun, stay safe, bye for now.